Good morning, Immanuel. How is everybody today? Man, this music is like right from my era. Gosh, get it out of the freezer. All right, here we go. Welcome to the talent show. And so this is the time, this is the opportunity for you to be incredibly enthusiastically supportive and recognize that these people up here are taking a huge risk and you're out there not. So let's have a great time with this. So let's start us off. Representing the freshman class, I said representing the freshman class, Shimini. Playing a violin, this is Concerto number 5 in D major, opus number 22, first movement by sights. It is Nicole Ward.
Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Nicole Ward. Mr. Ayers, there is something incredibly beautiful about the simplicity and elegance of a violin. It is incredible.
That is true. And if you noticed, she wasn't just fiddling around.
Wait, you know the difference between a violin and a fiddle, right?
No, what is it?
Because a violin has strings and a fiddle has strings.
Wah, wah, wah. Our second act this morning is known to all of you, known and loved. He's a sophomore. He will be singing Running Home to You, and his name is Trevin Paulson.
Can't say how the days will unfold. Can't change what the future may hold. But I want you in it, every hour, every minute. This world can race by far too fast. Hard to see while it's all flying past. But it's clear now, when you're standing here now, I am meant to be wherever you are next to me. And all I wanna do is come running home to you, come running home to you. And all my life I promise to keep running home to you, keep running home to you. And I could see it right from the start, that you would be my light in the dark, light in the dark. Oh, you gave me no other choice but to love you. All I wanna do is come running home to you, come running home to you. And all my life I promise to keep running home to you, keep running home, home to you. Can't say how the days will unfold. Can't change what the future may hold. But I want you in it, every hour, every minute.
Trevin Paulson.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's twice in a row. You got to be refined. You got to know your music. When the pause comes, you wait. Then you clap at the end. Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
Next, representing the junior class. Representing the junior class. Man, gosh. They're singing Not About Angels. This is Madison Baker.
Just time. So is it wrong to dance this line? special. Oh, don't give me up. Don't give me up. And how unfair, it's just our luck. We found something real that's out of touch. But if you search the whole wide world, would you dare to let it go? 'Cause what about angels? 'Cause they will go and make us special. Oh, don't give me up. Don't give me up. 'Cause what about angels? 'Cause they will go and make us special. It's not about angels, angels.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Madison Baker.
Wow. One incredibly talented junior. That is awesome. Wait a minute. Do you know any jokes about juniors?
I do. If you want to hear a joke about juniors, just ask them about their grades. Wah, wah, wah. Speaking of juniors, our next contestant is a junior, but I have to give you a little disclaimer before he comes out here. Ladies, you must remain in your seats. You cannot jump on the stage because our next performer singing Cleopatra and playing the guitar is Josh Cabaluna.
I was Cleopatra. I was young and an actress when you knelt by my mattress and asked for my hand. And I lived. Hang on. I was Cleopatra. I was young and an actress when you knelt by my mattress and asked for my hand. But I was sad you asked it as I laid in a black dress with my father in a casket. I had no plan. Yeah. And I left the footprints, the mud stained on the carpet, and it hardened like my heart did when you left town. But I must admit it, that I would marry you in an instant. I'd be your wife, I'd be your mistress, just to have you around. But I was late for this, late for that, late for the love of my life. And when I die alone, when I die alone, when I die, I'll be on time. while at church, discouraged, any lust that burned within me. Yes, my flesh, it was my currency, but I held true. So I drive a taxi, and the traffic distracts me from the strangers in my backseat. They remind me of you. But I was late for this, late for that, late for the love of my life. And when I die alone, when I die alone, when I die, I'll be on time. The only gifts from my Lord were birth and a divorce. Still I read this script and the costume fits, so I played my part. I was Cleopatra, I was taller than the rafters, but that's all in the past now, gone with the wind. Now a nurse in white shoes leads me back to my guest room. It's a bed and a bathroom, a place for the end. I won't be late for this, late for that, late for the love of my life. And when I die alone, when I die alone, when I die, I'll be on time.
Cabaluna. Fantastic. Next, representing the senior class. Now that's what I'm talking about. Playing Suite Number 2 by Bach. On her cello, Francis Florentino.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Francis Florentino. Our next contestant has a message for you, Mr. Robbins. If any paint happens to be spilt on the stage, she wants everyone to realize that it was not a mistake. It was a happy little accident. Our next contestant, painting to King of My Heart, will be Michaela Enns.
The king of my heart be the mountain where I run, the fountain I drink from. Oh, he's my song. And let the king of my heart be the shadow where I hide, the ransom for my life. Oh, he's my song. Yes, you are good. You're good. Oh, 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 now let the king of my heart be the wind inside my sails, the anchor in the waves. Oh, he's my song. Let the king of my heart be the fire inside my veins, the echo of my days. Oh, he is my, oh, sing it again. Let the king of my heart be the wind inside my sails, the anchor in the waves. Oh, he is my, oh, I know. Let the king of my heart be the fire inside my veins, the echo of my days. Oh, he is my soul. It's so good. You're good. Oh, you are good. You're good. Oh, you are good. You're good. Oh, you are good. You're good.
You're never gonna let me down. And you're never gonna let me down. You're never gonna let me down. No, Lord, you're never gonna let me down.
You're
Man, the talent today has been amazing. You guys are a terrific audience. Matt, I really love it. I love it when the audience really gets into it, and then they start clapping. It's like...
For a school that has such a good choir, it's amazing. It's amazing. It really is amazing.
It's like a wave of wheat. It kind of starts over here, and then it just like across. Okay, representing the senior class with a message both for the senior class and for each other, Alex and Kaylee Dacre.
I have heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the woods. Changed for the better, but because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we may never meet again in this lifetime, so let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart, and now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better, but because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you've blamed me for.
But then I guess we know there's blame to share,
and none of it seems to matter anymore. By a wind off the stream that meets like a seed dropped by a bird halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better.
And because I knew you,
because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed.
Give a hand to the Dekas, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen, if you want any shot at all, you got to start asking early for winter formals, so keep that in mind.
Hey, don't forget that tomorrow night is the big homecoming football game. You're going to get to the game. And don't forget, tomorrow night is not only homecoming, but it's also senior night. You can cheer for that too. So in between the JV and the varsity game is senior night activities, as well as the floats we'll be presenting. And also there is, and at halftime is the queen crowning and the king crowning. Is that correct?
True.
Excellent.
And to pick who will be your king and queen, make sure you go out at lunch today and vote, because it is your vote that will decide who are those winners.
Excellent. Now, I understood that the big finale was supposed to be like a soft shoe dance sort of thing with you and me. Was that really the case?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a good thing I didn't bring my soft shoes.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah, most of you don't know what a soft shoe dance is anyway, so. Another time in a dream of mine. Okay, so don't forget, they're voting, you said, today at lunch.
Today at lunch.
Excellent. And with that, we just have one final word that will make your entire day. In fact, it's going to depend upon how you leave this building. And that word is?
Seniors.